Right, my show is called This Is 13, and it's about this list I made when I was, guess what, 13 years of age, in 1986. And I made this list, and our teacher was 40 that day, and we started taking the mickey out of her. She said, before you know it, you'll be 40. So today, write down a list of everything you want to do in your life before you hit 40. So we all did a list, and I forgot about it. And then in January, my dad was going through some stuff, and he found it. And so I started talking about my radio show, and then I realised there were about 11 or 12 things on this list. Some of them I'd actually managed to do. Like I actually sadly wanted to be a DJ and have my own radio show when I was 13. But there were others on there like Fight Darth Vader and date Kelly LeBrock and be World BMX Champion that I hadn't done. Right. And I thought it'd be really good to try and do them before I hit 40, which was about 10 weeks after finding the list. So I had a deadline, you know, of my birthday, April the 7th, to try and do these things. So the show's about that list and me trying to do those things.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like Fight Darth Vader. I actually got to fight Darth Vader.
How did you manage that?
Well, he lives in Croydon now, Darth. He does. And I actually had a fight with him. He's 72, Dave Prowse.
Really?
And it was great fun.
Was it quite aggressive?
He showed me he's still got the original Darth Vader outfit. He keeps it in the loft.
Right.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was great fun. And then I got to, you know, you must have seen the movie, you know, you're a young man, but you must have seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, we just watched that recently.
I went to Chicago as Ferris and did everything in one day that he did. Went to a Cubs game, the museum, the Ferrari, the whole lot. It was great fun.
That's amazing. So what was the fight like then between Darth Vader? Was it quite...
Well, he agreed to do this under one condition, that we didn't fight in his house, because he said his wife was worried we'd break something. So Darth is pussy whip, basically. But it was great fun, yeah.
I've just got this image of I'm getting the costume at the loft, his wife like, I don't know, come on.
he was Darth moves quite slowly.
Right.
So it was, I mean, I won't ruin it, but spoiler alert, I'm alive. The end of the show is a big video, and you see the fight scene between me and Darth.
So obviously this is your sort of debut at the Fringe.
Yes, yeah, I've never been here before, never done a show here before.
Has this been sort of in the line, or was it a kind of random decision just going to go and do it?
It's something I'd always wanted to do for years. I came to the Fringe about 18 years ago and entered this stand-up competition. So you think you're funny?
Oh yeah.
Died on my backside. Slept in a shop doorway by Waverley Station, got the first train back, vowed never to return to this cruel city. But I've always wondered, what if? And then radio took off for me, and but I've always wondered, could I do a stand-up show? And so when I started doing this list on my radio show, I thought, actually, there's an Edinburgh show maybe in this. And so for the last 6 months, I've been working on it, and now I've done 3 shows up here. Last night's one was brilliant, great fun. So exciting. Yeah. I mean, it's such a buzz.
It's amazing. Because I was going to say, I mean, what's your kind of opinion on the Fringe as it stands? Because a lot of people are quite scared by it. Like, a lot of
terrified. Yeah. Absolutely terrified. First couple of days, I really felt like, why am I here? Yeah. You know, like there are hundreds of shows to see, and they're all comedians. You know, I'm some 40-something DJ. I thought, well, the Fringe doesn't need me. It's doing very well. But I'm really enjoying it. The hardest thing is coping with all the late night drinking. My show finishes at 10. You're not going to go into bed. No. You know, I'm not going to get up at 4 o'clock like I normally do, go and do my radio show. So suddenly you're having a couple of beers and it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. There's still tons of people around.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I got in at 5 and I ate something called a smoked Scottish supper.
I've not even had that.
I can barely move.
They smoked it?
Yeah.
Is that just like they get the fry it and just smoke it?
I don't know, but I ate it about 5 in the morning. Someone said, you've got to try one of these. And then I actually went and joined a gym today. I felt so bad. Really? And I was just a mess in there, sweating booze and beer. Oh.
We're talking about this, so it's kind of strange. People develop this weird kind of tolerance to just being able to get absolutely out of the
I know.
And get up in the morning and go, hey.
Yeah, I know. It's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like, where does that come
Edinburgh
from?
is just full of people zombies walking around hungover for the next 3 weeks.
But really happy.
I know, but very happy. Yeah.
So, if you had like an unlimited budget, for example, asking everybody this, what event would you go on to sort of sell your show at the festival?
Wow, that's a great question. I think if I was going to advertise my show and I had unlimited funds,
but yeah, you can have
so I could possibly have millions.
You could have anything unlimited. I don't know who's paying for it, but.
Wow, let's see. Okay, right. So to advertise my show, This Is 13. Tell you what, then, if so, it's unlimited money. All right, I'd have a giant time machine, so that everyone could go back and meet their 13-year-old self. Because the show at times is about, you know, what the 13-year-old me was hoping my life would be like, what it's like now. It's a 40-year-old married with 2 kids. So yeah, I'd have a time machine.